The irregular translation times to Magi is slightly unnerving because you would think, since the recent events of this series, especially what's been happening in these past couple chapters, a translation group would be quick to translate this as soon as it comes out. I mean, it's very odd. I mean, given the popularity of Magi and how many chapters it has, you'd think it'd be translated a lot faster. So, it's kind of upsetting how this series just takes, like, weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks, just to even translate one chapter when we're behind multiple chapters. I'm willing to bet the raws of next chapter is already out, because when I reviewed the last chapter, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, the chapter that currently I'm reviewing was already in raw form. Now, I didn't look at the raws, but I was told by Chibi in the comments that the raws were already out, so just goes to show you how long it takes to translate a chapter, so it's kind of sad. Anyways, this chapter of Magi, chapter 265, if I'm correct. This chapter pretty much lets us know two things. For one thing, Judar, he's alive. And the second part, Alibaba is alive. Now, the thing is, when it comes to them coming back, however, that is an entirely different type of story. Because right now, we're up in the air with where the fuck they are. Because I don't even know where to begin where they are. Like, as we know, Judar has been traveling constantly throughout the entire universe. Like, he's just been going straight, and when he finally hits something, and he's landed on some other planet, meteorite, whatever it is, and Alibaba is also there. So a lot of questions right now I'm trying to wonder about when it comes to where Judar is and Alibaba is and how they get there in the first place. Well, Alibaba, we know how he got there, but Judar, still a lot of questions I have, like, how did he get there, and I mean, what was this mysterious dream he had? Because from what we found out is that Ugo did something to Judar. When he went unconscious after what Aladdin did to him, he had a dream, and Ugo was in it. And that's all we got to find out in this chapter. So something Ugo did probably helped out where Judar could meet Alibaba. Something like that probably happened. So that's my little theory right there. Now, when it comes to this chapter of Magi, the first half, or the beginning pages, lets us know that Alibaba died. Like, his body has died. It stopped breathing, it died, and judging by the way that it's done, his body's going to start decaying. So Alibaba is on a timer. Even though we know he is alive, so to say, he has this new Cactuar type looking body. Yes, actually, I want to take a moment to say something. Am I the only one that thought that Alibaba's body looks like a Cactuar from Final Fantasy? You know, the little cactus men that's like this, you know, like they have their arm up and down and all that? That's exactly what Alibaba looks like. I'm willing to bet that the writer, the mangaka of Magi, took inspiration of that character design probably from the Cactuar from Final Fantasy. But it doesn't matter. It's really funny and adorable. Just getting to see that form, I instantly thought of Final Fantasy, you know, all the mascots of Final Fantasy, you know how he's usually always in the series. So, getting back on topic though, the first part of this chapter, Alibaba's body is pretty much dead. It stopped breathing, he's in a casket, you see his funeral, and that lets us know that he's pretty much fucked when it comes to his actual body. So, here's the question. Even though we know Alibaba is alive, and Judar is alive, it still doesn't really settle the issue at hand, because Alibaba's body is gone, technically. I mean, if he doesn't get back in about 2 weeks, or no, his body's actually probably already gone to begin with, actually, depending, since it's already passed away. So, what type of body is he gonna have? So, a lot of questions. I mean, is the new body that Alibaba has taken form of, is that like some form of foreshadowing to what body Alibaba is gonna have in the future? Because here's my theory on that. If you did not notice, besides the obvious look-alike to a Cactuar, reference to a Cactuar, Alibaba's body looks like a puppet. It looks like a wooden puppet that's formed by Rook or something, whatever type of coloring it has. And instantly when I saw that it looks like a puppet or a doll, I thought of Hakuru's ability. As we know, Hakuru's ability, he made his own arms and legs, pretty much, like, you know, with his ability. And so I'm wondering if the form that Alibaba has taken is probably foreshadowing that Alibaba's gonna have like a wooden body, or something like that. Maybe he's gonna have like a puppet type body. Because if his body decays and dies, he's gonna need a new body. So, you gotta think about that. So, I felt like that's what the mangaka of this series was trying to hint at with that form of Alibaba, since he's probably gonna lose his body. Because there needs to be some repercussion here. Okay, so, I'm slightly upset. I didn't think it would stay forever, but I'm kind of upset that Alibaba is back, this early at the very least, because it would have been a very good move for the mangaka to do something like this. A very uncliche shonen. Like, that's what that would have done. But since Alibaba is back so soon, especially with this chapter, I just hope the mangaka adds some form of repercussion to what has currently transpired in these chapters, with Alibaba being disconnected from his body. So hopefully something like that does in fact happen. I just hope that he does lose his body, because there needs to be some form of repercussion to this entire fight. Because, I mean, look, Hakuryu lost his legs, and nothing really bad has happened to Judara at the moment, besides him losing his magic and being kind of fucking weak at the moment. So, yeah, at the moment, there's no repercussion for Judara, and Alibaba needs one, because Hakuryu got one. It just needs to be fair, to be honest. It really does. So getting back to the first part of the chapter, we come to find out that the war is beginning between the Co-Empire. For instance, both sides are finally going to war. The East and West side are going to war, and Hakuryu at this moment looks pretty much fucked. He really looks fucked. He does. Like, I don't think he can fight the other side of the Co-Empire. Just judging by the way the double panel looked, no, that does not look good in Hakuryu's favor at all. It doesn't. It looks like he's gonna be fucked. No. Oh yeah, the dungeon monster. There was a dungeon monster on wherever Judara landed and Alibaba's at. Like, there's a dungeon monster, and that's strange in of itself. Like, very strange. A dungeon type monster is there. And I wonder. I just wonder, like, what is the place? What is that place? Overall, the chapter, though, it's a very good chapter. I mean, it sets up for the inevitable war that's coming. You have it to where Alibaba and Judara meet up. The funeral happened of Alibaba. Morgiana can no longer use her metal vessels. Like, she can't use them anymore because Alibaba's body is gone. So, yeah, there's a lot of things going on right there. So, yeah. So, yeah, tell me your thoughts. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.